Hey guys, Rodex here, and today we're doing a Chronofang deck profile, or how like my friends like to call it, Gear Eagle deck profile, because I always ride the grade 3 for that Gear Eagle first for some reason. But yeah, so this, a little note, this deck might change, because there's some because the deck is alright right now, but I it could use some more. So yeah. Anyways, let's just get started with it. Starting Vanguard is TikTok worker. Generation Break 1, put into soul once after one of your rear guards attacks. Pay the cost, time leak your rear guard. So yeah, most people run 2. I don't like to mess up the ratio right now, so I'm going to stick with 1 for now. So yeah, TikTok worker. Grade 3s. Chronofang Tiger, your main grade 3 you want to ride. So, before we get to GB2, we're going to talk about his first skill. First skill, when Chronofang plays on the Vanguard circle, pay the cost, which is choose one of the cards from your hand and bind it face up. Then you choose one of your opponent's cards, you send it back to the deck, and they can search for a card with grade 2 or minus 2 grade of the card you send back. So if you send back a grade 0 or 1, they can't actually search for anything because there's no minus grade. Unless they're going to do Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds where there's a minus synchro summon, but whatever. But yeah. Then GB2 skill is basically Diablo. When you're paying for Stride, all cards gets plus 3 grade, but it goes to bind zone instead of your drop zone. So yeah. Pretty good for... both skills are basically setting up for time bind, which we will get to later. But yeah, you need to ride Chronofang first, and there's the SP. Look at it, nice. Okay. Next, 4 Gear Eagles, or the grade 3 that always wants to ride first in this deck, which you don't need to. You only play him because he's a gear beast. He can be a gear beast heart for time bind. I'm not going to go through its skills because I don't have Chronos Command Dragon, and I kind of wish I did now. So yeah. Grade 2s. 4 History Maker Dragon. He's basically like staple in like all Gear Chronicle decks now. So yeah, 4. Not going to go over skills because some of these skills you already know. You should know already. Next, new card, Steam Knight Mudar. New card from the new set. Pretty good with Chronofang. First skill, when it's in the bind zone, you can Soul Blast 1. You can call him from the bind zone to rearguard, and he becomes a level K attacker. So this you can do with Chronofang. If you ride Chronofang first, you can actually bind Mudar from your hand, and then if you stride, then you can call him back with that skill. Then his second skill, which I don't really use much, but is Generation Break 1. When his attack hits a Vanguard, you bind him face up, you Soul Charge 1, then choose one of your rear guards and you Time Leap it. So it's not a bad skill, but like late game, your opponent's not going to be letting you hit. So yeah, you do get the Soul Charge, which you kind of need in this deck because there's not a lot of Soul Charge options right now. So yeah. Otherwise, pretty good card for his first skill. Next grade 2 is kind of techy. It could change, but it could change. But 3 Drain Valve Dragon, Generation Break 1. When he's placed on rear guard circle, you Soul Blast 1. You may Soul Blast 1. You choose one of your other rear guards. That rear guard and Drain Valve gets plus 2k until end of turn. Then if you call him if you didn't call him from hand, he gets plus 2k into end of turn. So pretty good card actually. The only problem is you're Soul Blasting 1, and there's not a lot of options to Soul Charge. So it's kind of iffy. But 13k and then giving one of your cards plus 2k is pretty nice. You can replace him for Upstream. Your grade 1s aren't too bad to call into by upstreams. So yeah, if you don't want the Soul Charge, which I might actually do, I might take him out for upstreams. But for now, I'm still trying him out. Grade 1s. Oh, I'm going through this faster now. Grade 1s, 2 stride plotters. You need a stride, but only 2 because once you hit GB2 with Chronofang, then anything can become stride fodder. So yeah. 3 Nanneya. Yeah, pretty good card. 4K. It gets 4K when someone puts a card into their bind zone. It could be anybody, even your opponent. Not generation break restricted, which is really good. If you manage to do it on your opponent's turn, he becomes a 10K. So you need something to hit. And yeah, otherwise a pretty good card. I think Nanneya and Mudar will be staying in this deck because they're pretty good and they work well with Chronofang. So yeah. Next, 2 Steamworker Etana. And Etana's skill is when Generation Break 1, when it's put into the rear guard, to the bind zone from rear guard, choose one of your other rear guards and gain plus 5k. Nice card. You can combo off with like other things, other cards like Time Leaping and all that. Then we also run 2 Parallel Barrel Dragon. His skill is Generation Break 1, choose one of your rear guards and rest it. Then you can call him from the bind zone and he gains plus 4k until the end of the turn. So what you can easily do with him is that if you have Etana out, you can, and he's in your bind zone, you can rest Etana to call Parallel Barrel Dragon, or PBD. Phantom Blast Dragon? No, okay. You can call him out, then you'll be like, oh no, you can't boost with Etana anymore, but then you can easily Time Leap Etana for something else. And then you can prox Etana skill to give something plus 5k. So these two cards can work well. These two cards work well with each other because you can rest it and you can just send Etana away to Time Leap something. There we go, Time Leap something. So yeah. Next, 1 Melem. Just one because I only have 1 Melem. It's a pretty good card. She is a pretty good card. It's an upstream clone, so when she attacks, you can give her plus 4k. Then you return her to the deck. Sorry, and then then you get a grade 0. The only grade 0 you'll be actually getting out is TikTok worker, but otherwise, yeah, not a lot of grade 0 options to run to search for through his skill. But yeah, still, if you manage to have TikTok worker out into your in your deck, then through like if you manage to get TikTok worker out from your soul by skill, then back into the deck through like the G Guardians, then you can actually search TikTok worker out with Melem. But I only have 1. I'm not going to buy more because it's stupidly, ridiculously expensive for a double rare. So yeah, at least it's not as bad as Poel. Poel was ridiculous. Sentinels, 3 perfect guards, 1 quintet wall. Perfect guards are perfect guards. You don't really need to unflip because I don't find you counterblast too much in this deck. Then 1 SP Arlim, like most sought out after SP perfect guard. But yeah, but perfect guards are perfect guards. You're gonna need it, and it's more reliable than the quintet wall. But we run the 1 quintet wall because it has a really good skill. Basically, when she is put, so the cost is you choose 1 card from your drop zone and you bind it face up. When she is put to the drop zone from a Guardian Circle, you choose 2 cards from your drop zone and return to your deck, and then you shuffle your deck. Pretty amazing. You can recycle triggers. You can bring back TikTok worker. Oh yeah, you can bring TikTok worker. You can bring back TikTok worker. You can bring back cards you need to search. Maybe Drain Valve if you want to get that extra 2k. Who knows? She's really good. She helps you put back cards into your deck. Really good. Only 1 because again, perfect guards is a more reliable guardian option than quintet walls because you can really flop with quintet walls. So yeah. Finally, trigger lineup. Boom. Boom, 8 crits, because you would like to crit in this deck. 4 draws because you need the draw power. I used to run the stand, but I didn't like the stand too much. I know you can draw cards with that too and recycle cards and recycle the trigger, but I always find like a hard time to actually get like hand advantage with Ubertar. And Luckypot goes into your soul. You can put Luckypot into the soul to fill up time bind. But yeah, other than that, like I don't like the stand trigger, so I prefer the draw. And then 4 heals, because heals are going to heal, and then also you're going to need the G-Guard, because that's kind of important in this deck now. Alright, on to G-Zone. 1 Sebreeze. Help activate GB1 when your opponent is stuck, and then punishes your opponent for being stuck. 1 Hippogriff. I don't like this card. Actually, I don't mind the card, but it's not really great. It's not really good. Skill is when you check a grade 3, it gains plus 5k, and then you can time leap one of your rear guards. It's alright. You can do extra attack if you manage to attack with your rear guards first, but you don't run stand, so why would you attack with your rear guards first anyways? But anyways, yeah, just him. That Faterider, pretty good card. Your board gets plus 3, so yeah. 1 Fire March Colossus. This is just to like put pressure on your opponent, like, oh, you can't guard with grade 1s now, drop your grade 0s or drop your G guard. So yeah, just 1. Next, 4 Warp Drive Dragons. This is probably gonna get replaced whenever I get if I ever get Chronos Command and Revolution. Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, flip anything, then for each face-up copy of Warp Drive in your G-Zone, you can time leap one of your rear guards. Then after that, when you then choose one of your opponent's rear guards with the same number with a grade of the same number that cards you time leap. So if you time leap 2 cards, you can choose a grade 2, and then they put it back into their deck. So yeah, not really great, but you can actually use Ragnarok actually if you want that grade 0 restriction. So it forces him to drop the perfect card. So yeah, but Warp Drive for like time leaping stuff, shenanigans. So yeah. Then finally, 4 Time Bind. Time Bind is really good. 2 SPs. Woot. So yeah, Counter Blast 2, Soul Blast 1, Persona Flip. Then choose a card from your field and bind it. It gets plus 10k, plus 1k for plus 10k, plus 1 crit for Generation Break 2. And then for each card face up in your bind zone, your opponent chooses 1 rear guard and send it to the deck, so you can actually get rid of their whole board if you have enough cards in your bind zone. Then if you have a Gear Beast Heart, it counter charges 2 and soul charges 2. Basically for free, because basically the skill's for free because you have a Gear Beast Heart. It's a really good card, and this is the only good strategy I have for Chronofang right now. Well, then G Guardians, 3 Uluru, and then 1 Rafana. Uluru to recycle cards in your deck. Rafana just to get TikTok Worker out from the deck. 10k shield. So 25 and 20k shield is really good. Other than that, there's nothing much else to say. Your Conco G Guardians are really good. And that is it for this deck profile. Sorry if I sounded rushed. This is like my 4th time recording this video because I got interrupted many times, and then the last time I recorded, the camera stopped working. Like, it hit the max, but whatever. But yeah, again, this deck is pretty fun, but Chronofang needs a lot of work. Like, needs a lot more support, and Time Bind is not really like it's a good card, but it's not like a great finisher. So yeah, with that new clan booster being released and that new trial deck being released as well, being announced as well, let's just hope Chronofang gets some good support, because right now in this civil war, Chronojet is winning. So yeah, but anyways, that is it for this deck profile, guys. I know Chronofang is kind of an obscure deck right now, but hopefully some people may find enjoyment playing it. But yeah, And yeah, that's it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.